and this is number one. This is Brian from Florida. I believe he's emailed you on Priest-Prep.
Brian from Florida.
I'm taking bodybuilding more seriously after years of being in and out of the gym. I'm trying to put on some good mass without getting sloppy fat. I'm considering doing my first show locally in the next year or two. My question for Lee, is my body fat reasonable for gaining size in the off season? Any benefits in his experience to staying leaner than this? In these pics I'm about 5'9", 240 pounds. Warning, I'm pale, hairy and have very little posing practice. Thanks guys.
From the pictures, no, for off season it doesn't look too bad, because okay, you can be a little bit heavier and fat, but it's not like a sloppy fat, it's just like a solid type, you know, like a good in shape powerlifter. Still, like I said, you can still see his abs through the stomach there, even though they're not super etched. But it's like I said, it's not like sloppy fat where you just be like, oh, he's obese, so you can still see his biceps traps. I'd work on the triceps a little more to bring him out more, but yeah, from what I see, for a good off season, that's a good off season look. So yep, like I said, your chest hasn't, still got the line down the middle of his chest hasn't all become one. Where the chest becomes one and you get the fats going up the side here and that, but no, for off season that's still good shape. And the good thing is too, at least he's realistic and says 1 to 2 years he wants to compete. Sometimes you get people that say I want to compete in 6 months. So, but no, that's, like I said, for what he's got there, it's very good for off season.
Alright, this is our good friend Pat Yank Hudson. Remember Pat from before that had the strange picture that you said you wanted to see a bit more?
Yeah.
Hey Sam, I saw Lee's response and loved it. Haha, I didn't send a full pic of myself because I didn't feel I was currently ready, as I am prepping for my first show and wanted to finish my cycle. Here is another update of myself for Lee, with less clothes on for Matt. Ha ha ha. I have finished my cycle, and to all the...
Matt's not here today either. We're in a different location today, so you know it's not in the warehouse. We're in a secret location. We're at the detention centre.
Yeah. and to all the trolls out there that always take high doses, you can make good gains on low doses.
Yes, you can.
If your training and diet is in check. Again, 20 years old, prepping for first show. What do you reckon about Yank?
He looks good. I still like to see Yank. Next time you send pictures, send like a front double bicep and lat spread, because this is a good pose you're doing, sort of over the one side arm across the stomach, bicep. He still cut the calves off though, so maybe calves are your weak point. And though he's got like a pleasing physique, it's not like freaky muscle, but once he gets in shape he's going to have a very nice pleasing. He looks like I said, because he's bending over doing that arm out to the side way a little bit, so it's hard to see, but from what it looks like he's got a good athletic looking body there, and he's actually wearing the red Calvin Kleins this time. But no, he should, like I said, send us a few more pictures if you can. A few more pictures of different poses. Has he got any more?
No.
But if you do send more, then I'll be able to judge. But looking good. Keep up the good work.
This one's from Arbor Leaker. Hi Sam, great videos you bringing up these days. I'm 23-year-old guy. I've been doing athletics, track and field for a long time, about 10 years or so. Been doing powerlifting movements for a long time as well. What I want to say is that I can lift heavy weights, but I don't have a lot of visible muscle. I've been training only bodybuilding style the whole last year because I wanted to see if I can build muscle. I don't take any steroids or any similar substances. I wanted to send you a video of me trying to pose. So if you could show it to Mr. Priest, it would be possible to tell me if I should bulk up or cut. I have a big dilemma on that right now. I am new to bodybuilding. I don't compete. I just love training and even dieting, but I don't know what to do right now.
Maybe bulk up a little more. When I say bulk up, just eat a bit more food and that. And with your posing, sure, it's probably only one of your first times. So, your stances and that aren't perfect, but I can actually see, I can get the gist of what you're doing there. But no, if you haven't, like I said, it's coming along nice if you want to get into bodybuilding, but I'd give it another maybe 2 years or more before you're going to compete in bodybuilding. But yeah, like I said, you're not super shredded now or super cut now, so maybe you can add a little bit more weight, body fat wise, if you want, and just train more bodybuilding style. But also, if you want to throw in your powerlifting type exercises as well, it's always good to have a combination of both. But yeah, just like I said, keep going and doing what you're doing. You know, posing never feels natural to anybody, so you're doing an okay job at the moment there. And sounds like your girlfriend or your wife giving you instructions, yelling at you. Oh, doing a front double bicep. It's got the right lighting overhead, so yes, just keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, bodybuilding takes years and it takes time, so just don't be impatient with it all. Just, you know, do it safe and do it smart, but looking good.
Alright, I'll show you the next one.
We've got a whole plethora of people.
Okay.
Well, it's a Hulk Hogan.
And he's got 3, so
Yep.
one, there's his legs, and there's his back. Hi, my name is Chris Dodd, and I'm from Crewe, England. For the past 3 years, I've been training basically naturally. Basically meaning every year I do 60 tabs of Anavar just to treat myself. So that sounds like a true natural athlete, or natural enough. But the question I want to know is, what do you think of my physique? I've always wanted to compete on stage, and I've been told by friends who have competed I would have a good chance. It does make me want to do it more since they have said it, but hearing your opinion from you is obviously greater than their opinion. So here are some picks.
I would say give it a bit more time. As you got a good foundation there, you can see the shape in the biceps and back and chest there, and the legs, like I said, need to come up a lot more. I don't know how tall you are or what you weigh. I can see you wearing a Superman shirt in one picture, a Superman hat in the other picture, and on the one showing your back from the rear, I see you have lots of Superman stickers on the fridge, and it looks like an old George Reeves. It is an old George Reeves Superman black and white picture from the old Superman TV show. And you have Captain America's shield, and I guess for your girlfriend you had to throw in the one Wonder Woman picture up top of the fridge.
And what would you say to Chris? Would he be best competing natural and continue taking the Anavar? And
well, that's not going to come down to him, but pretty much these days, if you want to do some of the bigger shows, everyone's on them, so sadly you've got to be on them. And just, you know, if you have to be on them, you don't have to go crazy with dosages and stuff like that. So if you're going to take them, still keep your dosages low, but just do a bit more foundation work. Like I said, the foundation's there, you just got to build upon it. And like I said, you don't want to rush it. Just like I said, take it slow, and like I said to the other guy, do it safe, do it smart, and just enjoy it. But yeah, and I like the Superman stuff.
Okay, there's the two there. This fella here is...
You must compete in a natural organisation.
Hey Sam, can you this is from Nick B. Ross. Hey Sam, can you ask Lee if he thinks that I have good enough genetics to go into the IFBB? Currently I'm 23 years old and I compete in natural bodybuilding. I did my first show in 2014 at 21 years old, weighing 160 pounds. I won the show and got my natural pro card. I took a year off to add size, and I made my pro debut in December 2015 at the Natural World Championships, and I won that as well. I weighed 171 pounds, so I added 11 pounds to my stage weight. Doing that show really just created a whole new desire for bodybuilding, and it is something that I just truly love and enjoy. I am having difficulty lately with making the decision on whether to go to the next level and take steroids. I feel the desire and passion in me really to push my physique to a higher level, possibly to earn an IFBB Pro card in the future. My difficulty is making the decision on whether it is the best thing for my life to go that route or not. I want to compete at the highest level, but I am afraid to play with my life and possibly destroy myself forever. I want to know if steroids can be taken safely. Do you think chasing bodybuilding is something smart to do if you have the potential? Is there any way that I'd be able to take steroids and not destroy my health and shut down my testicles forever?
Well, if you take small amounts, yes, you can do it safely, but like if you're going to do it, get your blood work done before you do it, and then when you're on the stuff, get it done straight after. And then, like I said, keep an eye on your blood work, and like I said, you can check your testosterone levels, but if you don't take a huge amount of tests, you shouldn't shut your own level down. And then, just like I said, you got a good body there, but if you competed at 160 something one year, then the following year you competed at 170, I just keep going like that. Just keep going. If you can make gains naturally, keep making as much natural gains as you can before if you decide to go the other route. Because if you're going to go IFBB and want to be an IFBB pro and do well at it, sadly you're going to have to take anabolic steroids to be competitive. But I'll try and see how far as I could go without them. You might get to 180, 190, and all that foundation work's just going to be so much better for you that when you do have to take it, you can have the foundation muscle there and stuff to build on. That, like I said, you won't need a lot of drugs. So, you know, is any drug safe? You never really know. Some people can react to them, some people can abuse them and not have a problem, some people can take small amounts and have problems. So it's just one of those things you have to make up for yourself. But if that's the way you want to go, just do it smart.
And what would you recommend if you was thinking about doing it, the first step, or would you say to him to get professional advice?
Probably, but you know, a lot of doctors won't give you too much stuff. But like I said, just know yourself, go get your blood work done and see how your kidney and liver's functioning and all that sort of stuff, and then just do a small cycle. You can search the internet for mass gain cycles or whatever you need and just look for small amounts. Even if you find one that says testosterone 1000 and DECA this and that, just halve it. You can pretty much halve it, and trust me, if you've got good genetics, which it looks like you have, you're going to grow from a small amount. So don't believe in all the bullshit that you need large amounts. So enjoy it.
Alright. And do you reckon he should make bodybuilding his career?
Well, it depends. It's hard to make it your career. If you got a good job now, I'd say stick to the job you got. You know, and if you're gonna, you know, if you end up getting your pro card and some good sponsorships and stuff like that, I'd probably still try and keep a job, because it doesn't last forever, and it's good to have something to fall back on.
Hey, this is from Daniel. Hi, I'm Romanian. I don't speak so good. I don't speak so good English. Can you ask, please?
That's okay, you're typing it so we can't hear you.
Mr. Lee Priest, if I have good genetics, if it's okay. I will give you the pictures and the details. 15 years old, 5'4", 116 pounds, 2 months in the gym.
Yeah, you should have. It's got a little bit of muscle there, because got a 15, I was a lot bigger and different, but for 15, yeah, like I said, you can see he's got the arms there. It just looks like a athletic or some 15-year-old that does a bit of stuff. From his back picture, then his front picture, he's scribbled his face out just in case I'm ever in Romania. I won't be able to recognise him, but you know, seems like he should do it. I'll just keep up the training. So he's got one vein in his arm.
Now the next one,
and Mr. Squiggles rubbed his face out.
There's a couple here.
A couple.
This one's from Matt. He's from Sam's Fitness. I am currently a semi-professional bodybuilder. I earn money from my physique as a male stripper and podium dancer. Do you think I have the potential to take my physique to the next level?
You do. But if you go to compete, you might have to shave a little bit, because the body hair could put you off. You know, might have to dye it a little bit in the midsection. But yeah, you might have potential to become, you know,
and here's another
top bodybuilder.
A classic. Oh, where's the other one?
It's gone.
Here we go. You know, yeah, he really. There you go. This is a classic Frank Zane style pose he's doing.
Oh yes. That's really good.
So you think Matt's
yeah, there it looks like he's holding his pregnant belly. He's very hairy, people, and it looks like he's holding his pregnant belly, trying to lactate himself with the other hand.
But yeah, probably out of all of them, he's probably showing the most genetic potential.
Something. He's showing something. It's like he's wearing a fucking werewolf vest. He hasn't got much hair on his arms, but everywhere else is pretty much covered with hair.
But by the look of it,
I can see the website that's from down the bottom there.
Well, that might get on well with some of the IFBB judges.
Exactly. Oh, he'll be a winner for sure, even looking like that.